Beach Up Sunset World.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima!
この番組は地域密着型のボランティア活動を徳島で行っている国際ワークキャンプのメンバーがお届けする30分です。
This 30 minutes broadcast is hosted by volunteer members who come from abroad to help the community of Tokushima.
Good evening, everyone. I'm the host for this evening. I'm Rina from Japan. And tonight's guest is...
I'm Akane from Tokushima, Japan.
I'm Mori from Tokushima too.
This radio program, Sushi Sumo Tokushima, is live on FM Bizan. This 30 minutes broadcast is operated by non-profit organization Bizan Daigaku. Bizan Daigaku has been trying to make Tokushima a more attractive place with volunteers who are from Tokushima and outside Tokushima, including people from many different countries. Popular images of Japan, sushi and sumo, yes, but we like people around the world to know not only those images, but more things about Japan. We share the news from Japan and information about Tokushima, a place that welcomes foreigners from all over the world. We will also invite guests from overseas online to share the latest news with you. No one knows who will be talking or what kind of topics we will bring up. Don't miss it.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima!
Hello, listeners. This is Rina, and I'm hosting the show from here in Kobe. Okay, let me call the guest who's in the studio tonight. Akane-san.
Hello, FM Bizan listeners and Rina-san and Mori-san.
Hi.
Thank you for inviting me today. My name is Akane Nakao. I'm a friend of Mori-san who was the guest on the previous program, but actually I'm also a friend of Rina-san since some time ago.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's just like a small and interesting world, Tokushima.
Yes. I met Akane-san when I was in Tokushima. Actually, we have one more person in the studio today, Mori-san.
Hi, listeners.
Thank you, Mori-san, for coming back.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to today's show. Yeah.
Thank you. And he is here tonight to assist Akane-san. All right. Akane-san, could you briefly tell listeners about yourself?
Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Akane Nakao. I'm originally from Tokushima and spent my university days in Osaka Prefecture and moved to Chiba for work. I lived in Chiba for 9 years, working as a system engineer. In the summer of 2017, I made a U-turn to Tokushima.
Sounds good. So you have been in Tokushima for about 4 years now, right?
Yes, about 4 years.
And yeah, I actually moved to Tokushima in the summer of 2016, and I didn't know you were still in Chiba at that time.
Yeah.
So, well, I know you're an active person, and you have been doing many things since you came back. So, first of all, could you talk about your main job?
Yes, in Tokushima, I had worked in the international division of the Tokushima Prefecture office as a regional revitalization officer for about 4 years. And my main job was to spread Tokushima's sightseeing information to people overseas English speakers through SNS services like Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, I see. And how can we find the information on Facebook and Instagram?
Okay, so the page name is Discover Tokushima. Now, the new writers are sharing information 2 to 3 times a week on topics such as Tokushima Prefecture's tourism facilities, cuisines, and traditional crafts. If you haven't seen the page, please take a look. I hope more people come to know of Tokushima and connect with Tokushima, even under these difficult corona situations.
Yes, I feel the same. And I heard less people visit Tokushima now, and I think we cannot help it. However, it is true that we can always reach information and get connected, as you said. So what kind of information can we find there, and how did you collect the information? Did you actually visit the places?
Yes, page includes about natures, cultures, sightseeing facilities, event of every city and town and village in Tokushima. So Tokushima has 8 cities and 15 towns and 1 village. I visited all of them within 2 years.
All of them. Wow.
I became
Great.
able to get around myself and discover by car. And because of this, I have been able to see and hear information for myself and write articles. I didn't know much about my hometown before the U-turn. So my world in Tokushima is so narrow because I only have a bicycle. So I needed to
see.
that. And it became very meaningful experience to me.
I remember that I had bike and I could drive a car, but it was much better if I could drive in Tokushima. And so wow, I think it is really nice you feel that way about your hometown. And I think actually you discovered Tokushima.
Yes.
So what else did you discover since you came back?
Oh, since I came back to Tokushima, I could try many new things to discover my new stages. And as one of those experiences, I could be a local tour guide in western area of Tokushima called Nishi-Awa. The tour was for overseas tourists from France.
Yes, I know about it pretty well, as you know.
At that time, I received guide trainings from Rina-san, actually.
That is true.
But unfortunately, the tour is stopped now due to the severe corona situations. I myself sometimes visited the area, including Ms. Suzuki-san's restaurant.
Suzuki-san.
With my local friends. Hopefully we are able to welcome the guests from all over the world again.
Yes, I totally feel you, Akane-san. How was Suzuki-san? Was she doing fine?
Yeah, she is pretty good. And
that's cool.
Yeah.
She is such a wonderful woman.
Yes.
Right?
Very humorous and pretty.
Humorous, good at
lovely.
cooking, lovely smile. Yeah, Mori-san, you should visit her as well.
Oh, yes, definitely, yes.
Yeah, maybe Akane-san can guide you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Akane-san, I always wanted to ask you this question. So why did you want to be a tour guide, and what is attractive for you to be a tour guide?
Yeah. Since I came back to Tokushima, I could find many impressive spots of Tokushima. So I hopefully I'd like to share with many people about that. So the very attractive points of guide, I think it's to be able to guide and show the guests my hometown with my own words and hospitality. So if I could see smiles of the guests and the local people, it gives me great confidence and happiness. Also, to be able to share lovely and special moments with the guests and the local people.
That is one of the great aspects of being a tour guide, I think.
Yeah. Although we can keep or know about the memory by moment, by photo, video, and various useful networking services, but it never been the exact moment. And I think it's not the one-time event. These lovely and special memories will encourage the people who were there also in the future.
Yeah, great. I totally agree with you.
Thank you.
And so what else are you doing besides?
Yeah. By the way, don't you think it's enjoyable if we can talk with people from overseas countries here in Tokushima? I am also organizing language exchange in Tokushima, also almost once a month. I'd like to make an announcement about that too later.
Of course. And yeah, so Akane-san, I think you want to talk about more things today, which is
busy day. Today I'd like to talk about one more main topic. It's about Zumba fitness.
Yes, Zumba.
Zumba is a kind of dance fitness from Colombia. I think our listeners from abroad know of Zumba more than Japanese listeners.
Yeah, so
maybe it's time to maybe it's time to dance.
Yay, sounds fun. Yeah, actually I did Zumba when I was in Tokushima too.
Yeah.
So now we would like to play one song which is related to Zumba. After that we will talk about more things about Akane-san.
Sushi,
Sumo, Tokushima!
We're back. The song was Bailando by Enrique Iglesias. Did you dance, Akane-san and Mori-san?
Yes, a little bit.
Yes, of course, right? Yeah. So, Akane-san, why did you choose this song?
Yeah, I sometimes use this song in my Zumba class. A lot of my students are loving this romantic song. We need a kind of passion, especially in those humid, rainy season.
Yes.
It makes me feel so high. And Zumba uses really many categories of song, like merengue, salsa, cumbia, reggaeton, flamenco, samba, belly dance, and so on. And these days, J-pop and K-pop are also released to new playlist. So
really?
I think it's a big attractive point of Zumba, especially now, because now we can feel like traveling around the world through Zumba class, although it's not easy to travel abroad in these years.
Yeah, great opinion.
Yeah.
I actually did Zumba watching YouTube yesterday.
Wow.
It was for the first time in a long time, so it was so tiring, but so much fun. So why did you start Zumba, and how did you find it?
Originally I had enjoyed Zumba fitness as a hobby when I had lived in Chiba Prefecture. It was the best way for me to relieve stress after hard working, even if it was a day not getting enough sleep.
I totally agree with you.
So when I came back to Tokushima, the top priority thing was, of course, finding a new job. But the second priority was a sport gym where I can take Zumba classes. And luckily, I could find one near my workplace.
Yeah, like you. I actually wanted to ask you, why did you think of becoming a Zumba instructor?
One day, a participant of a Zumba class talked to me, and she encouraged me to become a Zumba instructor. And her word let me try to challenge to become new me. Then I take several trainings, workshops and examinations, and finally succeeded to get the license maybe in 2008. 18th. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I actually took a lesson already.
Yeah. Actually, you were the first student of my
Yes.
class.
I'm so honored. And that's crazy. I know you have been trying to do many things, even they're challenging. So I would like to ask you why you're like that. What are your motivations or policies? I'm really interested since we are women, like both women, and at same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question. From the experiences that I had in my life, I think I'm not the kind of person who has some special skills or great talented things. But I think I have enough tough vitality and wide curiosity. And also, I liked to proceed with works and studies with multitasking style. Since I was a high school student or a system engineer. So I decided not to give up to try anything that I want to do here in Tokushima, as much as I can take responsibility myself. So it's kind of my campaign for me, try everything campaign.
Great.
And wonderful to say, I realized that working or taking actions in plural fields let me meet with great and interesting people. And the relationships with them let me try new things one after another. Yeah, so I didn't expect that I could be here and talk like this within 4 years since came back to Tokushima.
Yeah, talk on the radio in English.
Unbelievable. Maybe it's a delightful aspect of a small world Tokushima.
Yeah. And how can we find you as a Zumba instructor?
Yeah. Thank you for the question. My instructor name for Zumba is AKA Aka.
AKA.
Yes. Actually, it has 3 meanings for now. Can I explain them?
Yeah, of course.
The first one is from my name, Akane Nakao. There are 2 AKA in my name.
Yeah, that's true.
And secondly, AKA means Aka means red color in Japanese. I need much passion of red as a Zumba instructor when I practice and offer the lessons.
Yes.
And the last one is from English phrase AKA, also known as. So it means my hope that I can be an active person in plural fields from now on too. It's just a kind of word playing, but I hit upon this idea instantly. So I think it's my destiny.
That's wonderful. So please, anyone who are interested in taking Zumba class, search for AKA in Tokushima. Yeah. So Akane-san, you're welcome. I would like to take your lesson again.
Yeah. I can't wait for the day.
I want to. So, what are you doing recently?
Yes, and now I'm working as a staff of Tourist Information Center in Tokushima City, 3 to 4 days in a week, and also working as a Zumba instructor. Now I have 6 to 9 lessons in a week. It's very, very exciting days for me.
Cool.
And my current dream is to create international exchanges here in Tokushima through Zumba, which does not require the usage of words. Zumba uses non-verbal cueing, like gesture and body language. So, yes. Also, I believe Tokushima people are familiar to Zumba because we have our odori dance. So
dance
for my dream,
spirit.
Dance spirit, the same. So for my dream, I'll keep practicing Zumba and studying about Tokushima from now on too.
That sounds great. And are there anything you want to tell the listeners?
Lastly, I'd like to tell you about a special event to enjoy Zumba lessons from home. The program name is Around 47. You can take online Zumba lessons presented by super attractive instructors all over Japan.
Yes.
Also, it's free of charge.
Oh, that's
so,
cool.
dream event. And next Tuesday, it's our Tokushima's turn. From 2 p.m. on May 25th, Ms. Hitomi Ozaki will take the lead of the lesson on that day. So please don't miss the chance to experience a grateful moment. I cannot wait the day too. And so if you'd like to know more about the program, please search for Zumba Around 47 to locate this event. Or the direct address is http://zumbab1.jp zumbab1.jp and /zumba-event.jp zumba-event.jp.
Zumba Around 47.
Yes.
Yeah. And is there anything missing that you want to talk about?
One more last. Also, if there is someone interested in the language exchange in Tokushima, the next meeting will be June 19th. So please check the information on Facebook or Meetup application. Now we are welcoming a Zoom guest from abroad. The next guest in June will be from Malaysia.
No. Okay. So, the show is ending. How was it today?
Thank you so much for today. I enjoyed it so much and hope to be here again.
Thank you. All right. It seems we have almost reached the end of the program. We are waiting for messages from you with feedback or requests.
Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima!
This radio program, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, is being recorded live here on Bizan FM in Tokushima. So, Akane-san, last question. What is your favorite English phrase or word?
Yes, my favorite English phrase is practice makes perfect.
Great. And why?
A friend of mine from Senegal told me this phrase. I liked it so much. It always reminds me of positive thinking.
Cool.
I wish I could also cheer you up today, more or less. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to the studio today. And this program is operated by non-profit organization Bizan Daigaku. We are open to and accepting any forms of support or contributions you have to offer within the local community of Tokushima. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you wish to get involved by emailing radio@bizandaigaku.net. We are accepting requests and messages via email. Please send emails to request@bfm.jp, request@bff.jp, including the title of the show Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima in your messages. You can listen to this channel FM Bizan on the internet with your PC, smartphones, and tablets. If you're accessing with your PC, go to the website www.bfm.jp and you will find a banner written Listen Radio on the right side of the page. If you're accessing with your smartphone or tablet, download the application Listen Radio. Then select BFM 791 FM Bizan with the area Chugoku Shikoku. If you're listening to this radio in the area where it has a weak radio wave, don't worry. You can listen to programs with clear sound through this internet radio system. No one knows who will be talking or what kind of topics we will bring up next Thursday. Thank you, Akane-san and Mori-san, tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. 안녕히
Don't
계세요.
miss it.
또
Don't miss it.
만나요.
See you next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hasta la próxima.